Howdy y'all, this is Twitchonium here, coming at you with another Crimson Vow quick draft here on the channel. Without further ado, let us just jump straight on into the draft. And we've opened up Old Rutstein here. Let's jog the memory on what he does. Mill a card on upkeep, make a treasure if it's a land, make a 1/1 if it's a creature, make a blood token otherwise. Seems like it could be a solid build around to start off with. Not a super crazy bomb, but especially if we can get some nice graveyard synergies going on, could be pretty fun. Otherwise, what would we be taking here? I mean, Traveler's okay. I'd probably take a Socialite over it, though, just because this thing has done great work for me. Hunter's a nice top end. Flame Breather if we're going the spells deck, but I'm fine taking the Rutstein here. Stein. We'll see if we can't just push into a green-black deck here. Alright, now we've got some interaction in blue, card draw in blue. We've got ramp in green, which I'm always a fan of. Even if we ditch the black, I'm still kind of okay on that. Everything else here is fine. I would take a Socialite probably next in this pack. Then maybe one of the blue cards. I really do like the werewolf deck, so I might jam one of these just to go that route, but Taxidermist is going to be the pickup here. And now Wolf Strike. Pretty easy snatch there. I guess we could also take the Runebound Wolf and ditch Old Rutstein and just try and commit to the red-green deck, because Runebound Wolf in a dedicated werewolf deck can do a lot of work. But I think we'll just take the solid green removal spell here. No reason to ditch colors yet. But there was a lot of red in that pack. Definitely worth keeping in mind. Now we can get a nice way to get something back out of the graveyard. Or another Wolf Strike. I think if we do end up in the black-green archetype, we are going to want access to this. So I'm going to take it, because it'll still be fine in a red-green deck or any other green deck, but it'll be especially good in that one. Ooh. And now we get the child of the pack here. The only thing we'd really be taking it over would be a Witch's Web, and it's way better than a Witch's Web. Though I would love a Witch's Web too. I think we just have to take this, and now we'll just go black or red, whichever one looks more open. We get another Retrieve if we want it here. That seems unreliable as removal. Filler. I guess the Sharpshooter is actually slightly above Filler, because the reach is pretty impactful in this format, but just take another Retrieve. Even if we just go red-green, I'll get my child of the pack back all day, every day. And now, I would really like the Hunter here, but I'm going to go ahead and take the ramp spell instead, because that way we can start taking any other Hunters we get a little more highly, because we'll have a nice little ramp package in the deck. I think I'd rather have that over most of this stuff. Scab is a good card. Brinecombers fine if you're in the archetype, but we'll just take a little Weaver here. Ooh! And rewarded with a Packsong Pup, just what the Wolf deck wants for a 2-drop. And we did wheel the first Hunter, so we'll just slam that right on in. Take the one on-color card here. And yeah, it's looking like we're just gonna move right on into a nice little werewolf deck here. And we even got the Witch's Web back. So we'll probably ditch Old Rutstein here. And let's see what we open in this one. Probably just gonna snag up a Flame Blessed Bolt. Don't think we need to ramp that hard in this deck, since we already do have a couple of ramp pieces, and it's not like we have that many big things we're ramping towards quite yet. Another Retrieve, dang. I don't think we need 3 though in this deck. I'd rather just have another Weaver. Nice on-color werewolf. Helps us ramp into our later stuff. And now we can really start taking anything that we get that's like big drops that we can ramp into here. I think I'll take a 4-drop here. Nice little first striking wolf. We already have a Fearful Villager, and the last one wheeled, so this one might do the same. And I think we can take it over a 2-drop. It's kind of filler for this deck. Could have had some nice green-black synergies going too, but this deck is, or this draft is going, got some pretty good stuff in it all around. Take another 1-drop. Nice aggressive wolf for the early game. Well, nothing good for the green and red. So I guess I'll take a catapult fodder here just in case we do end up moving back into black. Ooh, but not with an infestation expert. I would love a another wolf strike here, but this is an excellent 5-drop. Ooh, and now we can take a big old top-end worm. Oh, but we do have to take it over Flame Blessed Bolt. This is more for the black-green archetype. I think I would rather have the bolt, honestly. Just the super cheap, efficient removal. Hopefully we can get something else top-end to fill in the gaps there. And now we can take a Scorpion, Massive Might. I think I might just take the Impulse here, though. Just give us access to a little card draw in the deck. Way to dig towards some of our big stuff if we need it. Well, we'll take this survey here. We did get a couple of bigger things to ramp into, but still not a ton yet. Arena having a little bit of a fit here. I don't think we're playing Sheltering Bows, but I guess we're not playing any of these. Definitely not playing 2 copies. Alrighty, let's see how we fare in pack 3 here. Come on, Werewolf Mythic. Well, not quite. We did get Raconteur, which I don't think we have enough. I only got more instants and sorceries than I thought we did. So, actually might play pretty decently here. Next thing I would take probably be the Lightning Wolf, maybe a Recruit. Don't need another Survey. And now, I guess we'll take one more Weaver here and just really highly prioritize any big stuff like the worms now. And we'll go ahead and take that Hunter now. We could take a Mariner, but now there's the second one we've seen. Hopefully we'll wheel one of those two. Would also take a Lacerate Flesh if it comes back, but I'll take the Hunter here. We don't have a lot of counters, but we might have a fair amount of humans. 8 represents 8 potential card draws throughout a game. Don't think that's enough. We'll just take the 2-drop for curve. And we need a 3-drop or a 4-drop. Oh, we got all these 3-drops in the Weavers, so probably don't need 5s either, or 4-drops either, though. I guess we'll take the one that's the wolf. Ooh, another pup. That's a nice 2-drop to get this late. And another 2-drop wolf. Okay. Coming together here. I don't think we're playing any of these. Maybe I'd rather have one copy of the Recruit here. And probably not playing Nature's Embrace, but you never know. Maybe a Millipede, probably not. But we did get back the Lacerate Flush, so I'll probably play one copy of that. And a Mulch. Alright. Shouldn't have to make too many cuts here. Let's see how the Werewolf deck shaped up in the end. Alright, so we've got some removal here. Combat Trick, Combat Trick. Card draw, removal, removal. Ah, the recursion, that's right. How many creatures? 19, so we can cut a couple. That's definitely one of our more cuttable 2-drops. Although I don't think I even want to drop any, or cut any 2-drops. Maybe we just cut this, since we already have 3 others, we cut the Fearful Villager here. The Survey we definitely don't need. I think we want to keep all the rest of our creatures there. We definitely want the 2 Flame Blessed Bolts. Impulse is a maybe, but we probably do want to have access to a little card draw. Witch's Web has been the better combat trick over Massive Might in my experience, although I like both. Wolf Strike's for sure staying. Lacerate's staying. Although maybe we could cut a Lacerate. I think it's still a good thing to have access to at least one of. Maybe we don't need 2 copies of Retrieve. We don't have that many non-creature permanents to get back, if any. Yeah. I think we'll just cut the Retrieve. Nah, heck, let's just cut both of them. I don't think this deck is going to be... If we're that late in the game that we're trying to grind out value through that, I don't think we're in a good spot anyways. This deck wants to curve out, be a little mid-rangey at the latest. What's our split look like? Alright, so we still need to cut 2. If we look at it like this, maybe we do want to cut the Might. Maybe 1 Weaver. How many non-creature spells does that leave us with? 6. So Raconteur's not the greatest, but I mean it is still a 4/4 a lot of the time. And a 2/4 blocks well. And if we are hitting people for 2 damage along with each of our combat tricks and removal spells, that's pretty nice. We ditch 1 Lightning Wolf instead. No, I kind of like having more on the top end here, especially with 3 Weavers and the Taxidermist. Could drop the Disciple or the Impulse. Could even drop the Worm. But I think we're going to want to have 1 big trampoly dude that we can stabilize with. I guess we do have 2 of these guys to stabilize with already. Yeah, let's cut 1 Lightning Wolf and just run it like that. Then we'll keep more green than red by 1. Especially since we have the 1-drop wolves we want to get on curve. Cool. I think that'll do it. See how this ends up looking in the matches. I'm going to put the Child of the Pack as our art there. And I'll see y'all in game 1. We are here in game number 1. We've got a pretty reasonable starting hand. Going to be a little lacking in the mid-game, but we at least got a card draw spell to kind of push us through that, see if we can't keep hitting our drops. And now we can zap whatever they play here if it's something scary looking. That's not scary looking, but it is going to attack into our thing pretty well, so we'll just keep the tempo here since we're going to be a little slow starting anyways. Yeah, we'll get the Disciple down first. When we have the Infestation Expert enter, it'll get a +1/+1. This is a sorcery. Oh, I don't know if we want to play this yet. See if they block this one or not. They did not. I don't think we want. I think we want to hold up the wolf activation for blocks here. I don't mind trading that off. If they want to use removal on this, I'm totally fine with that. Yep. Alright, and a Wedding Invitation. Make card draw. Okay, now I am going to use this. Hopefully we can hit at least 1 land. Oh, that's very rough. Yeah, that's really rough. We've got a number of ramp pieces in this deck too. It just hasn't lined up super well here so far. We'll take the 3, they'll make another blood token. Another guest, interesting, okay. And a statuette. That can, wow, Oh, we just have gotten really unlucky here. I almost want to play one of these, but like maybe we're supposed to play the Weaver instead. I guess we're supposed to probably kill their guy here. While we can. At this point, the 2-drop ramp isn't as good as the 3-drop ramp we have in our hand anyways. Just play that next turn if we don't get another land. Probably play a Raconteur if we do. We'll block again. If they have another trick, that's fine. Alright. Makes a 3/3. Okay. Oh, we did finally hit our land. I think we'll go ahead and play this guy because it does block well. This thing can send some damage at us, but at this point we just kind of need to hang in there. If we can get to 6 lands and slam down our hunter here to kind of stabilize a bit, then we'll be in better shape. If we do this, they can kill our guy, so I think we'll... Oh, actually... No, yeah, we should do this. Keep this around, because we might just... we might end up flipping it here soon. Alright, now I probably... could dual spell here. That way we have the land, or the extra ramp. Yeah, I should probably do that. As much as I want to get down the expert. I think right now I just need the bodies and the ramp out. Pup will at least grow a little bit here. And next turn we'll try and gain 4. Alright, opponent drawing and losing life. Yeah, they've got a lot of blood tokens they can activate for this statue. Our blockers line up really poorly against that thing right now. Would be a lot better if we could flip it tonight. Guessing they'll just attack all here. Does this guy have Menace? Does have Menace. Alright, opponent gonna give themselves a little buff here. And trample. Alright, I think we want to block the statue. That takes us to 6. Or takes us to 4, we'll take 6. Then we'll gain 4, taking us back to 8. Yeah, I guess that's about as good as we're going to get here. I forgot we gain life on the pup's death. And yeah, we get the same amount of healing either way. Just slam down the 6/6 here. Alright, they've got the Traveler and a Flame Breather. This is a sorcery, unfortunately. I think we'll play this so we can sack the creature to their Traveler. Or the insect, rather. And then next turn we'll kill the Traveler with the Lacerate Flush. Alright, they're gonna just keep digging here. We've got a number of big old late game things. We've got another hunter in the deck. We've got the big trampling worm. We have a lot of good draws here. Fortunately, that's not one of them. Do we kill the traveler and keep them from getting a flyer? I think that's probably the play. And now we can start, at least turn our next land into a different card. Ooh, well, I don't feel bad about lacerating still because it wouldn't have dealt with the purveyor anyways. We're gonna struggle with that. But a big old reach trample dude is one way to get rid of it. Next turn, we try and play nothing and let it flip to night. Opponent's really digging now. Oh, down to their last blood token here. And a Reckless Impulse. That'll ping us. And they'll get out. Okay, could definitely be worse, that's for sure. Opponent is down to 10 cards in deck. Dang, they have been chugging through it. I mean, at this point, we might just be playing the let them deck themselves game. Gonna go get even another card out of their deck? It's that 8. Is there even any basics left in there? Guess so. I mean, they don't have all that many lands showing here. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they... How'd they give that thing unblockable? Oh, with the wedding invitation. Okay. Well... Okay, we can kill something with that. That's nice. Yeah, we're not gonna play anything here, and we're gonna let it flip tonight. Makes our board a little scarier, and hopefully they don't have a way to give their guys unblockable here. This can really only take care of the Celebrant. If they can cast enough, non-creature spells, we might be in trouble with the Flame Breathers. Alright. We will block this guy, this guy. Let's see. How many of these things have Menace? Oh, I think we're dead either way. Yep. Because we're taking 4. If we hit this guy for 2, he's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what, we know we're dead with this card, so let's just dig one more deeper and see what we draw. I don't think there's anything that can save us here. Yep, a pup's not gonna do it. And that'll be it for game 1. That was a long, hard-fought battle, but opponent just was able to go wider quicker than us there. I'll see you on the next round. Welcome to game 2. We are on the draw with an unkeepable starting hand, sadly. Don't have both of our colors, and most everything wants the green. This is an equally bad starting hand. Yeesh. Good mulligan to 5. And we're gonna lose this game, so we'll keep 5 and feel really, really bad here. Now, brutal, 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 brutal. We even have more green than red in our deck land-wise, too. Oh, well, that's a top deck at least. Now we're only going to draw lands, though. Yeah. Now at this point, I'm just going to kill their dude and start chipping in. Starting down 2 is already rough, let alone drawing nothing but lands here. Yeah, there's another one. At least next turn, if we don't draw anything, we will have a 4/4 because we'll flip over to Knight. Something at least. Opponent hitting 2 lands off their impulse, that's pretty good. Gonna get a flyer in play. I'm gonna go ahead and not play that and let it flip over to Knight. If they don't double spell, then we can just drop this next turn. Excellent, we'll drop this. It'll come in as a 3/4. And we'll swing with this guy. Is that Menace now? Nope. Oh, this can't block. That's why. Okay. Opponent with the sneaky Undying Malice here. This is really their only turn to use it, so I'm guessing they'll use it with the... I'm just going to chump block. That way they don't get any benefit out of the Malice. Wow, we literally have not drawn into anything. But we're just going to be racing here. They're going to do 5. Hopefully we'll do 7 again. Actually, hopefully we'll draw a pump spell. Oh, well. Now they can't attack her, they're just dead. Okay. That's a nice blocker for him. May as well attack with the Hypnotist. Yeah. No reason not to on that one. Now the Bat would be a really dicey attack if we get any kind of removal here. It's just lethal. Yeah. Alright, we took the 3. What else do they have? Nothing. We have nothing. We will do no attacks. Do it one more time, opponent. Alright, well, it's going to be Knight again for us here. And we're just going to keep on waiting. We either draw into action or die. I have faith. We can draw into maybe our Reckless Impulse, maybe into one of our big stabilizing creatures that draws us, or that gains us life when it ETBs. Well, this is a sketchy attack. Definitely expecting a combat trick here. At least the bring him back to life one. Or a deal 2 to us, maybe? Ah, okay. Hey, there we go. Do I wait one more turn? No, I gotta get this on the board now. now we're in top deck war with them in the, I would say, slightly better position. Yeah, they've got some triggers. They've got blood to draw through their deck. They've got the flyer. Really, we just have the life advantage going. If we can flip it back to night, we can definitely start swinging in, since they can't block with their 3/3. Yikes, that's going to be real good for them. Be able to start making a zombie each turn, more or less. These have Decayed? They do not have Decayed. They are going to swing with their bat. Wow. Drawn 10 of our lands now? Maybe we're supposed to swing with the 6/6 here. Force them to block with one of these. I don't think they can go to 3. Oh, they are going to go to 3. Now if we draw any kind of non-creature spell, like if we draw Impulse into something, we can cast off of it, then that's just dead. So that's pretty nice. As long as they can't double spell here. They don't have any blood tokens to make a zombie yet. Well, that's one. What do we want to kill? I think we want to... I guess we want to attack or kill something first. That can't block anyways. These two don't block well. I think we just kill their flyer. Don't overthink it. They have to block all these unprofitably pretty much. Yeah. Alright, feeling much better now. Doom Dissenter, and that'll do it. Not a bad little round there. I'll see y'all in match 3. Welcome back to game number 3. We are on the draw this time with a much better starting hand. We still don't have our second color, but we can cast everything in our hand. We've got a good little curve going here. Removal from the enemy would be a wrench into our plans, but otherwise, not a bad start. Play this pre-combat so he gets a counter. And now we've got some interaction for whatever they play. Hopefully our pup will keep growing. We can pump our wolf if not. Unlike the last game, now we actually do want to draw some lands. Hey, just like that. Excellent. This is instant, so we'll go to combat. Let the counter go on. Oh, I guess we have to swing both. Oh, it can't block. This thing can't block. What am I thinking? We'll go like this. I guess we don't even need to use it quite yet. We'll just hold it up and see if we need to use the Wolf Strike or the Witch's Web. Maybe we can save something with the web here. Or catch them unawares. Oh, I'm pretty glad they played that pre-combat. We'll go ahead and use the this one now to kill that thing, and then we'll give this thing +3/+3, and hopefully they'll block it with their other dude. Excellent. Alright. Got the board clear. Wolves are growing. Eventually, hopefully we can smash down a hunter Once the pup is a little bigger, maybe get a 5 or 6 health back. Opponent thinking hard here. You do have access to 3 different colors. Wonder if green or white is the splash. So far they've only played red. It looks like white. And it looks like our pup's about to die. Yep. It's alright, we'll gain some life. Alright, now we'll swing in, see if they want to trade. They do not. We'll drop a first striking wolf. Next turn we can pump both. Or drop a hunter. I think I'd rather pump both and have them block this wolf first, just so that we can get the Death Toucher off the board. Ooh, that will change my plans though. Livia's Attendant's going to be real good. It's going to make 6 blood tokens unless I can kill it somehow. And it can just ping off our stuff. Yeah, that's going to be real hard for us to beat. I think we need a piece of interaction of some sort here. Maybe our big worm would be okay. Guess it does the same thing as this hunter though. Yeah, yikes, that is a nasty bomb. Doesn't even have to deal combat damage, just whenever it deals damage, make that many blood tokens. And it gives it a ping ability, a mana sink that doesn't even require it to tap or anything. And it's got menace tacked onto it. All for a on-curve 6/6 for 6, like, yeah. Super gross card. Don't want to be blocking here. Unfortunately, that one is not the best. But we'll drop our 6-drop here. If we can get enough of them on the board, then we can start swinging in a little better. Don't think they can kill it. I was going to say they can kill our Snarling Wolf. We really need to get that Death Toucher off the board. It's going to stop us from swinging in with our Hunter pretty well. And they can give it lifelink now. Crazy. I'm going to trade this off. No reason to hold the lands. And at this point, I think we just need to race. Of course, they're going to put lifelink on it anyways. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Oh, I'm thinking we're just toast is what I'm thinking. The random white they're splashing includes a lifelinker. This will make them 6 treasure blood tokens as well as healing them for the 6. I shouldn't have attacked. Not sure what we can draw here, but we gotta draw into something. Maybe we just hope they choke through their entire deck. Wow. We have just had really bad lucks on draws these games so far. Yeah, they could just kill outright our person. Eventually they're just going to be able to kill our 6/6. Nothing we can do about it. They even gain life from the pings now. That'll hit us for 1. Make another blood token. I don't know why they played that instead of cycling it. But yeah. There's no reason for them to attack any... Oh, it has Menace. I forgot. That's right. It has the other keyword tacked onto it because it needs that. Yeah, we're just gonna surrender this one here. We don't have anything in the deck that can kill a 6/6 that has Menace and can just sit there and ping us and gain life the entire time. That's just an awesome, awesome bomb. I'll see y'all in the next round. Welcome back to Game 4. We are on the draw again with yet another unkeepable starting hand. Thinking this might be a write-off draft where pretty bad draws and mulligans this go round. This is better, not amazing, but better. I think we'll keep 3 lands here and ditch one of the mountains since I know we've got some double greens in the deck. And we're gonna have to hope a Child of the Pack can take this one over for us. Alright, we'll just drop a 2-drop of our own here. Play the Weaver next turn, that way we can curve into the Child if we miss our land drop. Swing with both, threat of activation. That's fine. If they go to try to save it, we'll kill it and get a 2-for-1. And we can still pump this guy up. Now we are going to be relying heavily on hitting our land next turn, but I think the added value there was worth it for us. And we did still hit the land. Doubt they're going to want to block a 1-drop with their flyer. Yep, just drop a child rather. I guess I should have played that first and swung in with the Disciple as well. I just was a little afraid. Wanted them to use removal on these if they were gonna. Alright, we can do nothing and flip it to Knight. Or double spell now. I think we just flip it to Knight. Let them swing in for their 3 in the air. Now our board's buffed. Alright. Thankfully that's just a bounce spell and not a removal, true piece of removal. Alright, we'll take the 3. Thankfully it is still Knight. And we can swing with all of these, really. Hopefully he'll forget about the Snarling Wolf, or just won't be blocking. Alright. They're not going to be able to attack in much here if they want to have any chance of holding up blockers, so we'll see. Alright, that's going to make them a little 1/1 chumpers. Still shouldn't be attacking with it, though. What does this do? Okay. Just a slight nerf, not really too crazy on from our opponent there. I think we'll just blow this up while we can. Another nice 2-for-1. And we'll just say go. Thankfully we can still spend our next turn just pumping out more wolves. Alright, I think they're making a mistake using that on our 1-drop, but who am I to judge? Ooh, that's a nice drop too. I think we'll do that next turn once it's night. Alright, they are going full on aura-based removal mode. Alright, we can still use our guy to kill their guy though, which I think will be the play. And yeah, they're just gonna scoop it up after that. Alrighty, see y'all in the next round. Welcome back for game number 5. We are on the play with another unkeepable starting hand. This one is much better, but man, I don't think we have... I'll have to go back and check in editing, but I think we might have had to mulligan on every single go-round this time. But it would be lovely to draw a 2-drop here. If not, at least we have the activated ability on the Snarling Wolf there. Hopefully we'll let it attack in still. Alright, opponent starts with a nice blood fountain. We will play this pup pre-combat. Get him a counter. That was an awesome draw. Next turn we can potentially Wolf Strike away whatever they play, keep on swinging in. Or maybe just pump the Snarling Wolf depending on what size body they play. Because ideally we'll have 2 3/3s here if they don't remove us. What does this guy do? It could be a 3/3. I think we'll just go to combat. Swing both. Do I just want to hit him for 6 here? Yeah, I think so. Worst case, they hit us for 1 this turn. We can still use the Wolf Strike next turn. May as well get in while the getting's good. Because we're still not going to be able to play the Expert next turn, so we're going to be limited anyways. Alright, opponent playing an Imprisonment. Pretty good, but at least we can still use our Wolf Strike this turn to get some value out of our pup before they exile it. And we're 1 more away from our Expert, which will be a nice little stabilization play. Go wide and then potentially keep swinging in and making more bugs. Would love to draw our Child. That way we can just start pumping out wolves and flip it over to night. Minister, pretty nice for us though. Lets us attack in with our wolf with the threat of activation pretty well. Oh, that's an awesome draw. So yeah, we'll swing in with the Snarling Wolf here. If they want to block, awesome. And we'll jam down an Infestation Expert. And probably do nothing next turn. Alright, they have another Minister. Definitely trying to go for the all-out life gain deck here. Just unfortunately not going to line up super great against our what we've got right now. Boy, would I would love to have something that'll kill this Sigarda's Imprisonment right now. I think we'll just swing with all 3. Since we're going to make a replacement bug anyways. Alright, well. They were going to do the thing if they had it, so it is gone. We'll just keep going white here. We have a lot of big plays that could help us push through this last bit of damage, but now we just have to draw them. And hope our draw luck is better than the last few rounds where we just hit lands over and over. A Heron, that is going to be nasty. That's going to give them a lot of life from those ministers now. Yep, 2 life each. Okay. I think we'll do Impulse pre-combat just to see what we draw. Not super great, but at least we can swing in with 2 now. And they're going to start swinging in with a nice big old lifelink and Heron. That'll be a 4-3. So that's 2, 4, 10 life a turn now they're going to be healing. Because this will heal for 6. Or no, is it 5? Yeah, okay. Still, that's way too much life. Yeah, the Sigarda thing on the pup is just brutal. Oh, and they got our other one too. Well, this is a nice way to get us 7 life back here. I guess I should have played it post-combat so we could get 8 life instead. Okay. Yet another piece of removal for them. Do they have another Sigarda's Aid? I guess they can't play that right now. Maybe one of those -2/-2 black things. Yep, Gift of the Fangs. Alrighty. Opponent is doing their thing. I'm gaining a buttload of life. Oh, they did that wrong that time. But I don't think it'll matter. I guess we need to do this. Like, we just need to keep trying to get it in check, their life total. They can get back 2 creatures now, yeah. I guess they only have 1. But we need to draw something to deal with the Heron or draw a big old threat of our own. Here we go. Ooh, alright now, that is a draw. Go ahead and get in our 4 little chip damage here, and then drop a 7/6 Trampler that could maybe start to outrace that Heron. Gonna give us 5 life now. If they do kill it, we can get 5 more life from the grave. It has a reach. Like, this is the stabilization piece we needed. Oh, and that's excellent for us. Go ahead and shoot this thing before it gets any bigger. Can't swing with the worm quite yet, though. If we could get our other 6/6 out, that would be excellent. Would gain us 11 right now, 12 next turn. And then we could at least swing with that while we keep the worm up on defense with the reach. Oh. Who gets 3 Sigarda's Imprisonments in their draft? Like, when I'm drafting white, I get like 1, if that. They get 3. Fierce Retribution, Bleed Dry, Gift of Fang, like, freaking crazy. Yeah, I think that was our out in this. I guess we have 1 of the deal 5 that could kill that Heron. So definitely not worth scooping yet, but we are in dire straits now. This is a land, it's real bad. Yep. And not only that, they have all that removal, but they drew all that removal while we were just sitting here drawing lands. I don't even know if that kill spell would work on the Heron. I don't think it exiles, and they're just going to get it back with the Fountain anyways. Yep. Our Child would be a nice draw. Land is definitely not the draw. I am very tempted to scoop right now, but I'm going to play it out. Yeah, now if we do gain life, or do get our big 6/6, it won't gain the crazy life swing. Once they get rid of the worm, then it's really GG. Even more painful because this doesn't even let us recast this from the graveyard, or at least get the extra life gain value out of it. We didn't get our death trigger on our pup either because it's exile based. Like, there's the Sigarda's Imprisonment just lined up really well against our deck, let alone 3. And we drew more lands. Who would have guessed that we would do that for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever game in a row? That's okay. Sometimes that's how it goes. But not the best showing today. We had mulligans on almost every single game. Had to mull down to 5 one game. We drew straight lands a number of times where we just needed any kind of action to help push through a little bit of damage. But overall, just, I feel like, I mean, I definitely had some misplays in this one, but it felt very salty today. So appreciate y'all coming along on the ride with me, though, and I will catch you all in the next draft video. Take care, everybody.